Wilsman, and once again, I'm joined with Matthew Irvin. Matt, how's it going?
I'm doing great, yes, sir.
I'm doing okay, man. The defensive coach and linebacker coach for the Gwinnett Jets, and he actually was with the ball club last year, so he's coming back into 2010. But before we go into 2010, let's talk about last year when the Jets were 10-2, and they were the SFL runner-ups and the American Division champions. Coach Irvin, you were named the interim coach during mid-season after the Jets were 7-1. Tell us about that experience a little bit.
Well, it was a very good experience for myself as far as me actually having an opportunity of coaching Little League in high school. This has basically helped me up to the next level, which I'd like to get into high school, maybe college later on in life. But pretty much gave me a good understanding of seeing how the game is, how the game speed from the sideline point of view. Pretty much got in, got everybody on the same page and everything. Didn't want any distractions or anything. But we just continue to move forward. Okay, so you're speaking about the distractions. What was the morale of the team, and what made your job as the interim stepping in there in that position a challenge? Well, the challenge only pretty much was limited with staff. But as far as me having the camaraderie and get those guys together, built up the momentum going in to continue the season. We ended up actually my first game winning 67-12, which was a good start for myself in my career.
All right, now also you mentioned that game. I think it was 65-12. The defense had some great plays in there. You were the defensive coordinator until you took over to the interim position. Talk about the division or the personnel changes and the game planning changes that you implemented to be able to put you guys in a position to win.
Well, pretty much the defense stayed the same. They was the heart and soul of our team last year. Offense pretty much put a lot of things together for us. Pretty much also want to go in to talk about the strategy that we try to keep about, which Sean did a pretty good job.
Now, also being the interim coach, and you mentioned that game, I think it was 65-12, and the defense made a lot of good plays there, and you actually were the defensive coordinator before taking over as the interim. Talk about the team division or the personnel issues or the game planning changes that you had to make to continue to be effective and keep the momentum rolling.
Well, the defense actually was the heart and soul of our team last year. The offense actually picked up and still continue to do it, march on with their stride. We pretty much just wanted to continue to, we knew what our components would look like, we knew we had to go into, but didn't want to change anything up. As far as the conference play, we had something that we couldn't actually just let go. You know, we had something that we had something strong with the bond, the camaraderie that the team had with them. Pretty much, it was real good. Couldn't really explain too much how the guys really stayed on the field as much as they did, but they stayed focused. They had the heart, something that you can't duplicate. You know, now some of the guys are going on and further their career elsewhere, but we wish them the best and hopefully, you know, see them later on in the season. Okay, great. Yeah, there were some things that were able to keep the momentum rolling, especially to get into that championship game. But do you feel in all of your coaching experience, do you feel there's a fine line between friendships and coaching? Yes, you got to be very delicate with that situation right there. As far as being friends, people tend to take your friendship once you get on the field, but it's more business once you get on that field rather than just coaching. I didn't see too much problems with the change or whatever. Everyone still respected me as still the coach because I was still continuing to coach everything as a defensive coordinator. But other than that, I didn't have any problems or anything. So some cynics feel that you crossed that line. Did you? Oh, no, I didn't. No, okay. I didn't at all.
All right, great. Now, going on into the championship game, you know, I think you guys had the establishment of trying to pass the ball more and with Sean at the quarterback, and that didn't work. And then you went to Corey Mays late. Do you think you may have went to him late or too late in that ball game?
Well, actually, it was not actually my decision, but we did have Mason, which was the other coach at the time. We wanted to make some changes as soon as possible. Some of the things that we've seen during the game wasn't going our way. Yes, we did try to pass a lot, but it seemed like the guys had our number a little bit. But wasn't nothing that too much distracted us. The defense still played a heck of a game. They stayed on the ball and everything. We had a lot of 3 and outs on both sides of the ball. We just needed this offensive score. Once Corey got in, wasn't no problem with him. He felt right at home. Maybe Sean got a little shaken up early in the game or whatever it was. But we just had to make some changes and see what we could do after the second half.
All right, well, that's how they handled it in the championship last year, and you're hearing it right there from Matthew Irvin, who coached that team. Now, looking toward this season, you've been out to some of the workouts. How are you feeling about the football team that's on the field this year for the Jets?
It's outstanding. I can't commend them guys. Coach Diller, Oscar Diller, he's coming in. He's going to be taking over the head coaching job, which I'm very enthusiastic about. Getting a chance to work with someone with his caliber also. Actually also get to learn some stuff from him also. I hear he has a few guys, his stats, his record speaks for itself. So I'm going to be delighted to learn a lot from this guy.
Just continuing to soak in that knowledge, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't go nowhere but up dealing with someone like Coach Dillon.
Well, Matt, I'm glad you're back. Look forward to working with you this year. Matthew Irvin, defensive coordinator, defensive coach, and linebacker coach for the Gwinnett Jets in 2010. We'll have more coming back straight up right here on Jets Week in Review.